Hello everybody and welcome back again to Let's Play Assassin's Creed Odyssey, where we have another rather unusual quest at hand. It's about a poet and her admirer, who may actually just be a common thief. I guess that's what we need to find out, so let's check out this exploration area. Maybe we can talk to some of the people here.
Praxilla's lyre has gone missing. Have you seen it?
Praxilla's lyre is missing? That's terrible news. First no Evripidis and now this? Krefsis really has gone to the dogs.
Well, you're not being helpful at all. Okay. What about this mysterious man?
I'm looking for a missing lyre.
Aren't we all?
Are we?
That doesn't tell me anything at all, even less than the previous person.
Good luck finding your long-lost lyre.
Yeah, thank you for nothing. Okay, these guys are apparently trying to wrestle a little bit. Can I talk to you, maybe?
Do you know a man named Orchimidis?
Orchimidis. That's the kid who hangs out around the Vipers. Yeah, I know him.
The Vipers?
He's been coming to the festival for 3 or 4 years, maybe.
The Vipers? Who are they?
You know how it is. People feel small, so they band together to make the rest of us feel smaller. They took over the temple of Athena Itonia a while back. Now it's hard to take the road without being held at knife point.
Do you think that's where Orchimidis would take a lyre?
Hope not. For his sake. The Vipers are dangerous. If he did have the lyre on him, they'd probably rough him up for it. He's one of those kids that'd be keeping around for fodder, if you get me.
Okay, so he might be involved with these Vipers, but just as cannon fodder. Great. But have you seen him carrying a lyre by any chance?
Did he have a lyre on him?
I didn't see him with one. I saw him talking to you, then walking towards Praxilla's tent. He and Praxilla's pretty elot have been sneaking around lots. Just assume they were, you know, planting a garden.
Yeah, I feel I should have noticed it if he actually went into the tent and stole the lyre. I mean, we were pretty much in between him and the tent, so I'm not sure how he would have been able to steal it, but who knows. Anyway, tell me more about this temple.
Is the Temple of Athena the best place to sell a stolen lyre?
You can buy and sell anything here, unfortunately. But going to the Vipers guarantees the person you stole from won't follow you in. Shame. It was such a beautiful temple.
Well, I should check out that temple and maybe clean out all the bandits.
Thank you for your help.
Hope you find the lyre. Watch out for the Vipers at the Temple of Athena Itonia.
I'm sure I can handle them. But yeah, this guy actually has been useful. Find and talk to Archimedes and the servant girl. Okay, so both of them are missing. They are in Boeotia, they are in the northwestern part of Mount Helicon. Okay. I mean, presumably somewhere near a temple. Ah, there we go. Okay. I guess I'll travel here and then gotta go the rest on foot. But yeah, the temple is apparently a proper fort already. So I may have to infiltrate it and retrieve the lyre or something. Okay, there it is. Alright, we're getting close and we can send out Ikaros. Oh, it's actually somewhere over here. Ismene, civilian. I guess she's like the servant girl. Okay. What is she doing here on the road? Let's talk.
Someone, please, help!
You're that servant. The one who disappeared at the same time as the lyre.
I can explain. Orchimidis talked me into it and said he'd use the drachmi to buy my freedom. When we escaped, he said he wanted to bring the lyre to the Vipers. I said no. The Vipers said yes.
So, the Vipers have Archimedes and the lyre now. As for you, you can go back to Praxilla and apologize if you really want help.
Okay. So, they were kinda in it together, but apparently the operation went kinda sideways and now the Vipers captured Archimedes. Okay, well, I guess if we want the lyre, we need to retrieve Archimedes as well. Let's see what's going on here. Oh, first of all, I already have like a guard over here. Well, we can just take down this guy with a knockout. I'm not even sure if he's part of like the Viper's nest. He seems to be pretty far away. He might just be a random soldier or something. Ooh, what happened here? Okay, well, there's a temple. And I can already see some of the bandits. Let's find a good spot to hide.
That must be where they're keeping Archimedes and the lyre.
Clearly. Let's go and take all the bandits. Archimedes. There he is. And there's like a lot of dead people around here. What else do we have here? More soldiers over here. And apparently more prisoners. Okay, let's maybe climb up here to get a better view. Might be able to just free Archimedes and escape. I mean, in previous missions like these, the prisoners usually were able to escape unharmed. So maybe this will work here as well. Okay, he's like right below me.
You hear about that Washington girl? Thought she was an easy mother. Whooped us good. We need to start taking a closer look at who we take prisoner. She really took out our whole crew. And no brak me to show for it. We'll find an easy target soon enough.
As long as there's blood, I'm happy.
What are they talking about? But yeah, it looks like there's a bunch of bandits guarding Archimedes. So just freeing him and making a run for it is not going to work. I will have to fight and kill some of these probably. Unless they're walking away at some point, but it doesn't seem like it. They're pretty static. Oh, hang on a second. Now we have some of them walking. But clearly not enough to make a difference. Okay, I need to find like a good place to drop down here and take out some of them, but at this point I don't see how I will be able to do this undetected. I mean, I might be able to drop in from over here. Not really looking in this direction, are they? Well, I mean, this one guy kinda is, so yeah, they will probably notice this and I have to fight, but I'm not really seeing any other option here. Let's just do it. Kill him with a hero strike and him with an overpower. Okay. Looks like no one else noticed that. So I'm going to free you as well, and you're lucky. actually intended to assassinate him, but I guess I pressed the knockout button out of habit. Okay, let's go.
Thank the gods I'm saved. These horrible thugs blackmailed me into stealing the lyre.
I doubt that.
They took it from me when I was captured.
Alright, I'm just going to ignore that guy and try to run away. You can try to follow me, but if you do, I will kill you.
Malaka
Okay.
got what they deserved.
Did they force you to steal Praxila's lyre?
No, they gave me the confidence I was lacking. We would drink and complain about poetry at the festival, and I let slip that Praxila's my mother.
What?
Praxila's your mother?
She is. She abandoned me and my father when I was a child. Something about following her destiny to be a wandering poet. My father, Achaikos, built the lyre for her as a wedding present. She loved it more than us. I wanted her to feel the way we did when she left.
Why? What? So, this whole story about you trying to woo her was just an act? I don't see your plan here. Praxilla got what she deserved for leaving you. Praxilla had the right to walk her own path. I guess Cassandra would say that.
Praxilla was born with a calling for the arts. It was her right to follow it.
She should have thought of that before she decided to have a family. I wish my father had never made her that lyre.
Speaking of the lyre, I know you have it.
Malaka, I do, but it was damaged in the struggle.
Great.
Wait, before you leave, I need some advice. Should I talk to Praxilla? I don't know what to do.
Well, I mean, it can't hurt. Try talking to Praxilla, leave, it's not worth it. I mean, maybe she regrets leaving you behind, so... If you talk to her and she doesn't want to see you, you can still walk away. And I guess you stole the lyre because you wanted her to feel that kind of loss that you felt when she abandoned you. So you stole what you thought was like the most valuable asset for her. So I guess that makes kind of sense in a weird way. Okay, anyway, I guess you should try talking to her. I mean, what's the worst thing that could possibly happen? And I mean, I'm apparently in the business of reuniting parents and their lost children at the moment, so maybe we can repeat that.
Approach Praxilla as yourself and talk to her. Maybe she missed you and didn't know how to come home.
I need time to think about everything. My father, my mother, my friends. Please don't tell Praxilla who I am.
Okay, well, it's not really my business, I suppose. Yeah, I got the lyre, but apparently the lyre is damaged, so this could be a problem. Yeah, let's return to the camp and see what we can do about it. Okay, down we go. Alright, Praxilla, I have some good and some bad news for you.
I was able to get the lyre, but not in one piece.
Thank you. Oh, Haikos, what mischief did you get yourself into?
Okay, so I guess we're done with this. I'm not sure if there's going to be like a follow-up to this. It kind of looks like it because she has another exclamation mark on her head. So let's talk to her again.
Oh, Cassandra, thwarter of thieves. I appreciate you bringing a Haikos back to me, but I need to ask another favor.
You need help fixing the lyre.
Right.
Perceptive, too. Look at it. Wood's gone soft, body splintered, it's toneless, tooless even.
What can be done to save it?
Cressis has been having this festival for years. The town is built around it. Of course, because instruments are as fragile as a poet's heart, there's a master lyre maker at Krefsi's port.
Not too far away.
And since it's been proven that nothing is safe on these hills, I'll need some muscle for protection.
Okay, I'm sure that can be arranged. I have the muscle to protect you.
I can help you get there safely.
The journey will be worth your while. Come now.
I'm right behind you.
I have many fond memories of this place. I've watched the port grow into a town, and a small gathering of friends grow into a massive festival. It's more home than home.
Your true love is a liar and your home is a poetry festival? You never wanted to settle somewhere?
Oh, you sweet young child. My life isn't as simple as you make it out to be. I'm like Zephyros, needing to go where I please. I learned this the hard way.
So you care only for yourself?
If you only live your life for others, what's the point? You're nothing but a slave, a loyal beast at best.
People can get hurt.
If I had lived the life expected of me, traditional and domestic, I would have died. Died inside. And like as not, thrown myself into the sea. I know what I need.
Seems like the festival here is much less formal than the others I've encountered.
Yes, Dionysus claimed our offerings to Apollo and granted us the gift of ecstasy.
I can see why it would attract people from far and wide.
Do not misunderstand. Heathen is one part of worship, but there are many here who
Oh, well, apparently we're already there, and I kinda cut you short. Anyway, what do we need to do now?
Timiha, where are you?
Who is making all that fucking noise?
The smell of the sea is almost enough to cover your stench, Timiha.
Raxila, I've been gathering fruits to throw at you all week.
High
A fan
praise
of
coming
yours?
from you. I need a favor. Achaikos was kidnapped by some idiot and needs a new neck.
This idiot?
No, it's not, not me. Yeah, a different idiot, I'm afraid.
Sadly, there have been many idiots on this journey.
I hired this muscle here to get Achaikos back. Now she's keeping me company.
All right, give him here. Poor fellow's been brutalized.
But you can fix it, right?
Of course I can fix him. I am the best pair of hands you're going to find outside of Athens. Problem is, Achaikos is a special boy. I have materials, but nothing worthy of putting him together.
What materials do you need?
I have what I need for the neck, but the old one took the strings and yoke out when it snapped. Ah, there's a crack running through the soundbox. That needs to be replaced.
What should I be looking for?
Some use bone for the yoke and neck, but nothing beats wood in my opinion. Strings are made from gut, and we could use a shell for the soundbox.
Okay, so you need certain materials. I'm sure I have a lot of wood, unless you need like a special kind of wood. So tell me, what exactly do you need for the strings?
Those strings don't look like guts to me.
They are. Just soaked for a long time and pulled thin. I'm sure you'll enjoy killing some legendary beast to help Achaikos sing.
It has to be a legendary beast, okay? And what about the shell?
I've seen some lyres with turtle shells for the body.
Not a lot of turtles on this coast, but a good sturdy conch should do the trick.
Okay, that shouldn't be too hard to find. And what about the wood?
What's a yoke? And what wood do you need to replace it?
The yoke is the crossbar that all of the strings are attached to.
Sure is. It needs to bend, so a springy wood is best.
I think we all can agree on that.
Okay, I guess I'll get you the materials.
I will return with the materials to repair Achaikos.
Okay, gather wolf intestines. Okay, it's gotta be wolves, apparently. The question is, where am I going to find wolves? Well, as it happens, there's a wolf lair nearby. At least it looks like it could be one. So I suppose that's where I will look for some wolves. Okay, let's see. Yep, it's wolves. So let's get rid of them. There we go. One wolf down. Be careful. They can hurt you pretty badly. There we go. And there's still one more wolf. Okay, let's see. I hope you have some intestines for me.
Animals. I'll gut them for Praxila.
Oh, that's actually the legendary one. Okay, okay. Totally didn't see you over here. Weaken it a little bit, and now let's hopefully finish it with a hero strike. Come on, come on. Okay, there we go.
Hope these are enough guts for fixing a Haikos.
I hope so. So, the shell should be a little bit easier to get, I hope. Unless there's some killer snails or mussels around. Okay, this is looking good. And another one. And now I'm outside of the exploration area. Okay.
This shell should be perfect for Praxila's lyre.
Right. And apparently, the wood that I need is not the wood that I usually collect for my arrows, but a different kind of wood. Figures. Alright, this is where I'm supposed to look for the special wood. Oh, but apparently this tick doesn't want to let me collect wood in peace. Okay, so I'm just looking for little piles of birch wood lying around here. Are you going to attack me too? Yes, of course you are. Stupid pigs. So, where's all the wood? Okay, there's more over here. And I need one more pile of wood. Okay, there's one.
That should be enough wood for a new lyre.
I would like to think so. So, let's return, and hopefully the precious lyre can be repaired. And I guess this little stage over here is where the actual festival is supposed to take place. Alright, Praxila, I think I have everything you need.
I have everything we need.
Excellent. Give it here.
Be careful with it.
He'll like me better when I'm done. You always were too rough with your fingering.
Well, that's the first complaint I've heard about it.
There he is, looking more handsome than ever.
You call this your best work? You're robbing me blind.
Oh, shut up, and go deafen the masses with your wailing.
Thanks for the help. Here's your drachmi. I need some time to put a high cost through spaces. I might need some help after, though, so swing by my tent when you have a minute.
Sure, if I'm in the area.
Well, I mean, I kind of want to see the lyre in action, right? So, I guess I will swing by her tent and see what else she needs me to do. Where's her tent, by the way? Is it marked on the map? Okay, it is. So, yeah, sure. Let's head back there and let's see how the quest continues.
Μνήστητε του την εμήνυση. Μην
Look at these guys over here.
ουδένα του το σύψιθυρον. Η μη άρενες εκφαίνεται έχει πολλή ενέργεια.
If they're actually trying to wrestle, they're like really, really bad at it. Maybe they're just pretending to wrestle.
The Mystios returns. Do you have time to accompany me and Achaikos to our triumphant performance?
I would gladly do so.
After all this, I wouldn't miss it.
Excellent. We team up once more.
So we're a team now. Can I still expect to get paid?
After my performance, drachmi will be in no short supply. Trust me.
You've dedicated your life to your art. You must have a lot to show for it.
I write 100 poems every night when I go to sleep, and I throw out 100 every morning when I wake up. Luckily, some have survived to touch people.
Do you have any favorites?
There's one I'm well known for that is very dear to me. The most beautiful thing I leave is the light of the sun. Second are the shining stars and the face of the moon. Then ripe cucumbers, apples, and pears too.
Sounds nice. But we should get going. So,
Yes,
cucumbers.
The sun gives us the fruit of the trees, like the fruit of the loins.
In your poem, you say you leave the sun. Why?
Not me. Adonis. He's being asked upon death about the most beautiful things he's left behind. To me, there is no greater beauty than that of the sun, and the moon, and stars.
Oh, why is he being asked this?
Adonis is beauty incarnate. What could be so beautiful that even he would be pained to leave?
Well, as it happens, I met Adonis. So I could have asked him.
I see. Looks like we've made it.
Marvelous. Thank you. Looks like my adoring fans are ready for me. Be sure to catch the show.
Alright, let's do it.
It's Praxilla!
I heard she was coming this year.
Praxilla! Recite something for us.
I've been reciting this poem for years. Cassandra, would you do me the kindness of allowing me to hear it anew from your lips?
Oh no.
I couldn't.
No.
Nonsense. You know everything you need to do it justice. How about something new this year?
Okay, so you want me to repeat the poem you just said. The most beautiful thing I leave is the light of the sun. Right. I think she started with the sun.
The most beautiful thing I leave is the light of the sun.
Praise be Apollo!
Second are the shining stars and the face of the moon. Second are the shining eyes and the face of my lover. No, I think stars and moon was next.
Second are the shining stars and the face of the moon.
This is one of my favorites.
Then ripe cucumbers, apples and pears too. Yep, cucumbers, I remember that.
Then ripe cucumbers, apples, and pears too.
That's always been my favorite verse.
I'm
The one
happy
about
my
the
poem
cucumbers.
touched you so deeply, Cassandra. Have you thought about trading your spear for the lyre?
I will stick to swinging swords, thanks.
It wouldn't be a poetry festival without someone causing a disturbance.
Praxilla, get to safety. I can handle them.
What's going on? Oh, we have some bandits over here? What the hell are you doing here? Either way, I will take care of you. So, you are another enemy? Sometimes hard to distinguish between friend and foe. But okay. Clearly, this guy must be hostile because he's attacking me. Although I'm not sure about the other guy. That's the problem. Sometimes I just get randomly attacked by civilians. And this one might be a civilian. Yeah, I think it is. So I think I'm actually just going to punch him. This one too. And yeah, I think that guard over here is not part of the quest either. Anyway, I need to deal with them before I can go and talk to Praxilla again. There we go. Do you want to join my crew? You seem to be a little bit over-eager, but I guess I can use you. I mean, allows. Okay. Let's talk.
Happens every year. Some cursed idiots drink too much wine and get themselves killed.
Okay.
I didn't know poetry festivals were such lively events.
Indeed. I need to take a moment to recover. Let's go back to my tent.
Yeah, this was a lot bloodier than I expected. Some very unruly poetry fans we have here.
Praxilla, it has taken me long years of
Look at that.
soul-searching and many nights of tears to bring myself to this moment. I am Archimedes, your son.
When I heard the name of the man who stole my lyre, I suspected it might be you.
I've dreamt of hurting you as you hurt me and my father 1,000 times. But I only knew you as the mother who abandoned me and not as the artist that I just saw.
Just as Adonis lamented the beauty he left behind, I too left that which was most precious to me on the death of my old self.
You're not dead. Neither of you are. Take this opportunity and see what you can build together.
Good point.
Thank you for all your help.
So, we did reunite another parent with their child. That's the second one in a row. And I guess Alcibiades is just said that this didn't end in like a giant orgy. Sadly, I can't talk to him about it. But okay, we finished the quest. We kind of reunited these people, but oh, he's over here now apparently. Well, that's weird. But okay, I guess there's some time left in this episode. So what I'm going to do is I will actually go and do that one final main mission sort of that I left over, because I didn't want to end the game on like just a random side quest, and this seemed like a good quest to do at the end of the game. But I will actually do that DLC on Kefalonia last. So I'm going to do this now, and yeah, I will leave all the other quests unfinished, or well, I will do them off camera just for myself. But I think it's time to finally start wrapping up the game. The Let's Play is already longer than I originally intended it to be, so I think I've done a lot in this game, and it's time to finally approach the end. But yeah, let's head back to Attica. Yep, that's where I need to go. And let's see what this is all about. I guess this one is maybe the closest fast travel spot. What I find interesting is that the nation leader of Attica is defeated, but they haven't picked a new one yet. I mean, usually after a while there's going to be a new leader, but so far they haven't replaced Cleon. That's fascinating. Alright, here's the cemetery, and there's Socrates.
Behold, I've kept myself alive.
It was the one job I gave you, Socrates. I knew you could handle it.
I would have attempted it even if you hadn't told me to.
It's not as easy as it seems, staying alive. There's not many of us left.
Then let's pay tribute to them. Though they aren't here now, they were here once. Come with me.
Okay.
My opinion on
I can
death is a
appreciate that.
nebulous one because I know nothing about it. Therefore, I know I shouldn't be afraid.
I'm not afraid either.
Many are because they don't know what death holds for them. One can only trust that the gods know for certain.
Well, I'm currently kinda immortal, so death is probably not going to touch me for a while, at least as long as I hold on to that staff and don't die in battle, I suppose. I guess that can still kill me. It's kind of like the elves, you know. They're mortal, but they can be killed. Also, we had a cemetery and of course it starts raining. I wonder if the game is programmed to do that or if it's just coincidence.
Phoebe.
Oh.
She never got to be a little girl. I talked to her like she was already grown up.
Which you did out of respect for her. Question your choices, Cassandra, but never doubt them.
Thank you for giving her the burial she deserved.
There are countless others here in Elysium. The blessed have earned that eternal happiness. One of them is our great Pericles.
Athens owes him a debt for all he's done.
They didn't call him the first citizen of Athens for nothing. A man of many contributions, but also a private man.
Well, I didn't see Pericles in Elysium, but that doesn't mean that he wasn't there. I did see Cleon in Hades, though, so there's that. Yeah, I kind of wish I'd known him better.
If only he had shared his burden.
We only knew him as he presented himself to be, but who's to say that wasn't his true self?
This war has taken so many. Even Brasidas fell.
Maybe so, but as a Spartan, he fulfilled his duty and died on the battlefield.
I helped him all I could. He was my friend.
Your survival avenges him. He will be honored as a hero.
The people will remember how we brought down Cleon.
Apparently, soldiers found Cleon on the beach. A casualty of war, perhaps?
Couldn't say. It's hard to recall what happens in the heat of battle.
Either way, let him spend his eternity in Tartarus for what he has done. And be certain, our friends wait for us in the light.
I drink to that.
Who am I to say no?
Yes, let's drink to that.
Well, this has supplied me with plenty of new
look who's
material
here.
for my next play. Cassandra killed the monger as an act of espionage. That's exciting. Write a scene like that.
There's been no love scene yet. Let me provide that inspiration now.
You want romance? I hear she pursued a pirate queen.
Xenia, do tell.
Well, apparently you already
lips are
heard about
sealed.
that.
Beauty is short-lived. You may as well use it, Alcibiades.
And to that, I raise my drink.
I wonder what dialogue would be in that place, though, if I hadn't finished that Xenia quest, which was a pretty long and kind of grindy quest, so I'm sure not everyone actually went through with that. To us, that's a good toast.
To us, who have persisted through everything, and to those who wanted to persist.
A tribute as good as your singing.
And to the gods.
Now, dear teacher, I think you should whisk me away for our private lesson.
I'm afraid I haven't had enough wine for that, Alcibiades.
Then someone fill his cup.
Still trying, I see. Still trying. Alright, I mean, that's a nice little scene, I suppose. Alright, there we go. So, is that finally the end to our main mission? Oh, well, apparently not. There's already a new quest. Talk to Herodotus. So what exactly is this about? Oh, this is actually one of these lost tales of Greece. All good things must come to an end. Herodotus decided it was time to set off on his own and asked Cassandra to take him to Athens for his final farewell. Oh, okay. Yeah, I guess we can do that. There's actually still time left in this episode, and I suppose saying farewell to Herodotus is important enough that I will actually do this quest. So, where exactly would he be? Okay, he's all the way over here on the ship, of course. Let's go and talk to him.
Let's move!
No, I need to...
The commander's leaving the helm!
I need to talk to Herodotus. I heard you want to leave us.
I sometimes feel like we've spent as much time at sea as on land.
You may be right. We've traveled a lot together.
I think it may be time I set off on my own.
Okay, so where exactly do you want to go, though? I wish you didn't have to go. I do wish you didn't have to go, but I understand. So, if you want to leave, I'm not going to keep you. Also, why is, Barnabas just walking back and forth behind me? And someone is, like, firing at us in the background. Well, they might not be firing at us. They might just fire at each other. This is all kinds of weird, but whatever. Let's continue our discussion.
Of course. As much as I like you by my side, I can't expect you to stay forever.
I figured I'd take my leave while you still feel that way. It will feel strange, though.
It will take some getting used to. Well, where should I take you?
The docks near Athens should do.
There
are some others I'd like to say goodbye to as well.
I'm sure they'll be sorry to see you go. To Athens.
I know, this is supposed to be a very serious scene, but it's kind of weird with the battle going on in the background and Cassandra and Herodotus just don't care. And yeah, I don't know what's going on with Barnabas. He's just walking back and forth like some tiger in a cage. Can I talk to you? No, I can't. But okay, we need to go to the port of Piraeus, so I guess that's what we're going to do. I mean, that should be somewhere near Athens, right? Yes. Not sure if I'm supposed to go there with my boat, but I may have to, so that I can, like, dock my ship at the harbor. Let's just travel to the harbor and then call the address here if I have to. Alright, now let's call her here. And there we go.
I sometimes pinch myself to make sure that I'm awake and that all we went through truly happened.
With your writings, it won't soon be forgotten either.
The world will be better knowing. My mind is flooded with the memories of all we experienced.
Do you have a favorite?
How could I possibly decide? You opened my eyes to so much, uncovered so many secrets and mysteries that will change the course of the world. Your spear and all it suggests. Atlantis, the cult.
Well, I'm glad our journeys were of value to you, and hopefully you will remember them fondly. And sure enough, we did it together.
None of those things are mine alone to take credit for. You were there through it all.
How could I ignore what was so clearly in front of me?
You couldn't. Which is why you have as much of a claim to all we did.
I wonder what the great Eagle-Bearer will remember best from this journey.
It's impossible to decide. The symposium. Our trip to Samos, uncovering Atlantis. Well, The symposium certainly was memorable. Our trip to Samos, that was the quest that I did for Herodotus, right? But, I mean, uncovering Atlantis was pretty amazing, I would say.
We've been through a lot, but I'm not sure anything will ever match Atlantis.
To think, we're some of the only people to know of its existence, of your true father.
Which you promised you'd keep to yourself.
Of course, of course.
You may be leaving, but I'll find you if I have to.
I guess this is it. As much as I'll miss our conversations, this is where our paths diverge.
Alright, so any idea where you're going?
Where is your path taking you now?
To Thuri.
What's waiting for you there?
That's the exciting part. I have no idea.
You know what? I'm not sure anyone loves the unknown as much as you.
It only stays that way until someone cares enough to make it known. In Thuri, that someone will be me.
Alright, I wish you all the best for that. So, will we ever see each other again?
Will I see you again?
Our paths may cross once more, and I hope they do. If that comes to pass after all, it likely means something big is following, close behind.
Then I hope our adventures are nowhere near complete.
Well, mine is not quite complete. I'm not sure if Herodotus will play a part in that, but we'll see.
I've never been great at saying goodbye.
To do so is to impart a sense of finality, and we have no way of knowing if this truly is goodbye.
Good luck in your travels, Herodotus. I can't wait to hear what you get yourself into.
I'll share my stories with you, so long as you bring some new ones of your own.
Haha, I can do that.
Yep, that's a deal. That's a deal. Every story has an ending. Yep. And this is, well, at least the ending for Herodotus, I suppose.
There's much to do, and many unknowns on our horizon.
Yep, but I guess you will explore them on your own now. Okay, so, I think this is a nice end to this episode, and in the next one I will travel back to Cephalonia, where it all began, and we will start the final chapter of our Odyssey. So I hope you're looking forward to that, and as always, thank you for watching, and see you again next time.